Productivity tip number 4 this week comes from my work with my undergraduate students last couple of weeks. And I'm going to describe a composite of what I saw. These undergraduate students were having a hard time finding their motivation. They were feeling that there was they weren't getting anything done. So what we did is that we looked at their grade sheets. That's an easy way to measure whether or not you're getting anything done. How do you measure getting things done? Well, one way would be to look at your grade sheet. And what we saw was that the student was indeed current. There were no missing assignments. There were no late assignments. All the assignments had been completed. So by definition, she was getting things done academically in her academic world and life. And so by looking at the grade sheet, we accomplished number one, her current status, which said that it showed that she was keeping up with her assignments. And we also saw that her current average was okay. It was a good current average. It wasn't bad at all. The second thing we saw by looking at the grade sheet was what was coming up. All of my undergraduate students are about 4 or 5 weeks away from the end of the semester. So we're coming up, we're closing up, we're at the last leg, the home stretch here. And what the student was able to see was what was coming up as far as the assignments and what their value was, how much they're worth. By looking at the percentage yet to be earned of the semester grade, the student was able to see that the current average could be improved because there's enough assignments still to be turned in that could bring her average up. So she saw two things. One, her current average. Two, what's coming up. And she was able to realize, well, I am getting things turned in. I am getting things done, number one. Number two, I can get some more stuff done to bring up my average. So it gave her some hope for the upcoming weeks. So for her productivity tip was to get an accurate measurement of what your current status is. What she thought was her reality was mistaken. So number one, get an accurate reading of your current reality. Where are you? What's your standing, your current status? And then where do you need to be in your most immediate finish line, your most immediate deadline? And for these students, their upcoming deadline is the end of the semester. So where do you need to be by the end of the semester? So that's my productivity tip for today, is get a realistic reading measurement of your current status and where do you need to be in the next 2 weeks, by the end of the month. Choose an ending time. Choose a finish line. Where am I right now? Get a realistic measurement, and where do I want to be by the end of the month? And you will that's a great productivity tip. Find the motivation and the energy to get it done. This is Ruth Bomar, and I am your online academic coach. If you need additional help in coaching to get things done, give me a call. Look me up on the internet, ruthbomar.com.